Well, good morning and welcome to Zen Fits or Strange Conceits. The title of this talk is We Got an Air Fryer. Wow. Where's my coffee? so a couple of weeks ago, a friend of ours sent us the Deluxe air fryer. Had so many features on it, did her so many things that it confused her, so she couldn't stand it. So she got a simpler one and sent us this deluxe model. Well, we have a simple, basic one, but this one did everything. So we went to the ups, rang on the door. We went a big pop. What is this? Oh wow, we got an air fryer. So we went into the kitchen and wait a minute, where are we going to put this? Because our kitchen is filled up. Got everything, everything is in its everything. The toaster, the microwave, everything has got its place. Now we got the air fryer. So my wife didn't want to get rid of the old one because it's not very big, it's small, but it does its job. So anyway, now we got a problem. And we stewed and worked and figured out how to rearrange the kitchen so we could put the air fryer in. And we finally did it. Yay, we got the air fryer. Everything fits. Then we looked at the air fryer and the front door, the door of the oven was sprung. Oh, wait a minute. The oven door is broken. Oh, no. We don't have an air fryer. And then we called our friend. She said, well, I insured it for $300. Wow, and I'm going to let you have it. Oh, wow, we're going to get $300. And then she said, I lost the receipt. Oh no, we're not going to get $300. So the air dryer, whoa, is going to the Buddha landfill. Now that, I practice Zen in the sense that I'm not a Zen Buddhist. I don't go to Zen temples. I don't wear robes. Well, I do with this, but anyway, I'm in a practice, and I've been in a practice of yoga, spiritual non-dualism, yoga, gurus, ever since I was a young man. So I've reached a point now where all of the stories that you read, if you're practicing yoga, you'll hear yoga stories. If you practice Zen, you'll hear Zen stories. If you practice Christianity, you'll be reading Christian stories. If you are not practicing anything, you'll be reading movie stories or childhood stories. In other words, the stories that we study begin to appear in our life as the background. For instance, if you love movies, an event will happen and you'll see a movie. Oh, this is just like in the movie. Or if you read children's stories, an event will happen and you'll see, oh, this is that children's story. I think I can. Or where's my mother? So these stories will begin to, your life will become transparent to these stories, and the stories will make sense of your life. So depending on what tradition you're in, depending on what you study, what your passion is, what your tradition, whether it's a spiritual tradition, or religious tradition, or secular tradition, like movies or TV shows, like you do have a situation comes up, oh, this is like Seinfeld, or oh, this is like the Big Bang. I finally found my spot. Or this is the soup kitchen. You can't have any soup. Stories, you see. So I study Zen. So that Zen is full of stories. Zen is Buddhism with jokes. The Zen masters are ironic. They're funny. They make jokes on you. Should I do this or that? Smack. like Batman and Robin, so it's just abrupt, smack. So anyway, the story of the air dryer is a Zen story. There was a Zen story of the Zen master, and a horse had escaped, and it came into his pasture. And the townspeople said, "Oh, you're so fortunate, you have a horse." And the master says, "Oh, so." And then his son rode the horse and fell off and broke his leg. And everybody said, "Oh, you're so unfortunate, your son broke your leg." And the master said, "Oh, so." And then the army came to draft sons for the army, and they couldn't draft his son because his leg was broken. And the people said, "Oh, you're so fortunate, your son didn't get drafted." And the master said, "Oh, so." So the air dryer came. "Oh, we've got an air dryer." "Oh, so." "Now we can't make it fit." "Oh, so." "Now we got it fit." "Oh, so." Now it's broken." "Oh, so." "Now we're getting some money." "Oh, so." "Now we're not getting any money." "Oh, so." That's the Buddha landfill. You see, that's the Buddha landfill. Well, a landfill is filled with stuff full of air fryers. The landfill is filled with all of our good fortune and bad fortune. So the good fortune and bad fortune. You can see this happening. When you have good fortune, there's going to be bad fortune. When you have bad fortune, there'll be good. So, but where is the aso? You see, the Buddha in the landfill is the aso. Don't get sucked into the good fortune, and you won't get sucked into the bad fortune. There is no good or bad fortune. There is just fortune. You see? So we're looking to find this stability, the Buddha in the landfill, where the good fortune and the bad fortune comes and goes, the roller coaster of life, the roller coaster of the mind, the wavelength. You see, when there's a wave, there's an up, there's a down. When there's a movement, there's an up, there's a down. When there's movement, there's a wave. Movement is wave, sine wave. That's physics. Up, down. The higher you swing, the lower you go. The more fortune you got, the more bad fortune you got. Whoa. So the practice is to bring this down to, it doesn't mean you can't enjoy the air fryer, but it doesn't mean that you can enjoy the loss of the air fryer. In other words, enjoyment is steady. It's not like dependent upon, "Oh, we're getting an air fryer. Oh, no, we lost the air fryer. Oh, yes, we're getting the money. Oh, no, we're lost it." You see, the enjoyment is steady in Zen. The enjoyment of life is steady. You enjoy the whole show, the up and the down, because you're the Buddha in the landfill. You see, the landfill is a big mountain of good fortune gone bad. The landfill is filled with everybody's air fryers. You see, everybody's good fortune and bad fortune is dumped there. I even found a Buddha in the landfill. He's right here. Let me show it to you. So when I say a Buddha in the landfill, I mean, I'm just speaking about facts. Buddha in the landfill, here it is. Isn't that beautiful? Very, very detailed. You can see the teeth and everything. I went to the landfill to throw away all my air fryers, a pickup load full of air fryers, metaphorically speaking. And there was this Buddha sitting in the window of the weigh station. Oh, and covered with dirt. Next to some Donald Ducks and Mickey Mouse and other stuff the guy had found. In fact, the dump master there looked like a Buddha. It's kind of a short, round-bellied man. And I said, "What is that in the window there? Do you sell that?" And he said, "Well, yeah. And I said, "I'll give you $20. And he said, "Oh, well, no." So I went into the landfill office there. Some other men sitting around a little stove. And they said, "What's a Buddha?" And then another one said, "How much is a Buddha worth? What is a Buddha?" And so I said, okay, I'll give you $40. And he said, okay, take it. So I took it home and I washed it. Oh, I washed it and I thought, oh my God, this might be ivory. Oh, wow, I've got an air fryer. But it wasn't ivory, it's rosin. But it's still my Buddha in the landfill. It's still my Buddha in the landfill of ups and downs, you see. So the Buddha in the landfill. That's a great metaphor. Be the Buddha in the landfill of good and bad fortune, you see. Good and bad fortune comes, so. Good fortune, so. Bad fortune, life, so. It's all good. It's all good. Thanks for dropping in.